Mm.
1 o'clock in the morning.
Mm.
It's good.
Yeah. What time do you know you're gonna be up?
Hmm?
What time do you wanna be up at?
What time do I want to be up at?
Hmm?
Well, I forgot to buy bread from the shop, so I'm gonna be
We got milk.
Hmm?
We got milk.
Yeah, we got enough for tonight. So
Mm. Right. Another topic. What topic should I talk about?
anything.
Anything. Anything you want. Social media. Social media. Social media. You know, I had my first phone at the age of 15. Can you believe it? When I was 15, that's when I had my first phone.
Your first what?
Phone.
Oh, wait,
Telephone.
first one.
No, telephone.
Right. Okay.
When I was 15.
Yeah, that's about the same
And
for me.
yeah, and it didn't have internet. 15 years old, I had my first one.
Yeah.
No internet. It was just, I was just using it for obviously calls, text. That's it. It wasn't a smartphone.
No.
And then I had my first laptop at the age of, yeah, around the same age as well. 16, 17.
16, yeah.
Yeah. And then I was using my laptop just for, to write, like, for homework, like writing, Word. I used it a lot for words, and then Facebook as well. I think I used it to open my first Facebook account on my laptop. And then my first smartphone, I received my first smartphone, what age? When I was at the age of 19, 20.
Yeah.
20 years old. That's when I had my first smartphone where there was internet. I could use internet now. And that's when I realized, oh, there's such thing called the internet. Well, I always knew, but I didn't know like what to use internet for. I didn't like understand it.
Yeah.
So even to mention social media, if you mention to me social media around that time, I'll be like, what's social media? Can you believe that? Like, what is that? and then the only thing I knew back then was Facebook. So I didn't even know what that word was, social media. So if you said back then to me, first Facebook is actually social media, it's a social media platform, I'd be like, oh, okay. All I knew was just Facebook. And then there was YouTube, but I just thought, I never thought of all these platforms as, I never connected that word social media, those words, with YouTube, Facebook and all these other platforms. And so I didn't know. And the first time I heard, and up until now, I haven't had any proof of it, apart from hearing people say it.
Yeah.
At the age of 20, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, at the age of 23, that's when I heard one person saying, oh, wow, some people say they can make money on YouTube. Just for being YouTubers, they can make money. And I was like, what? Oh. I was like,
How does
oh,
that
never
work?
mind. So I was like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I watch a lot of YouTube videos. But this person said, I was like, okay. I didn't know what that meant or how you can do it and
Yeah.
stuff like that. I didn't know if it was true. Even until today, I don't know if it's true. Oh, hello, you subscribed. Thank you so much. And then, so it's just like I wasn't introduced to social media or even using internet. Although I had my own laptop, which you could use at home, I could use it at home with the Wi-Fi at home.
Right.
But all I used it for was just like Microsoft Word to write my homework, type of my just schoolwork, and then Facebook. That was it.
That was it. Yeah.
I didn't know what else to use it for. And then eventually I started hearing people saying, oh, I signed up to Facebook. I was like, yeah, I've signed up for Facebook as well. Oh, I signed up to these other. Me and you are the same age. Well, what were the other things that people used to have accounts on other than Facebook?
MySpace.
Yeah, MySpace, Messenger, um, Vibe, one of them, Tango and all that. And they just keep signing up to all these things, and I'm like, what is that? I don't
Right.
even. I signed up to a few of them, and I was like, hello, hi. And I was like, oh, there's so many of them. I can't be asked, keep signing up to
No.
all these different things. And this person keeps saying, yeah, I'm signing to every single one of them. If there's a new one, I'm gonna sign to. And I'm like, yeah, I can't be asked keeping up with,
Can't bother,
with
yeah.
all these passwords, having to remember all these passwords and usernames. Yeah, I was like, nah, I'm stopping at Facebook.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I just got bored. Anyway, hello, hi. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. What religion am I? Christian. I'm Christian. So you got your first phone. Was your smartphone as well at the age of 15?
Okay, it's a flip phone, I think.
Don't move this because this is going to
Yeah,
fall.
it's a flip phone.
Yeah, mine was a flip phone as well. They were quite popular around that time.
Yeah.
So were you 15 as well back then? Were you 15?
About 15, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, me and you have so much in common. You got your first phone when you were 15, and it wasn't a smartphone yet, like you said.
No, it had a crappy camera.
But that's what
You
can
well,
text.
you can't,
But it wasn't the
didn't have
internet.
internet, no.
There wasn't here, so it's not. It wasn't a smartphone, like no internet.
It was just a
You can just call.
dumb phone with a camera, I guess.
Hello, hello. Someone just asked, you're brave or coward?
Brave or coward? What do you mean? You gotta be specific.
I know,
In what situation?
no clue. But anyway, yeah, so many things in common. Me and Neil, like what? No. Opposite attract, eh?
I know.
Yeah, first one. Let's stop yawning. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. So today in this live, we're just talking about different topics and just chatting, really, answering some questions. No, I'm not answering that one. You subscribe. Thank you. Yes, I moved there. Yay. Thank you for subscribing. No, that's okay. So you're a coward. Oh, someone just typed that in.
Right.
Never mind. Hi, hello. Welcome everyone. Hello, hi. Thank you for the hearts and the smiley faces. Thank you. Hi. Yeah, so when I was at university, right?
Yeah.
In my first year, you know how many times I needed because I was studying one degree, one course, and because in the first year they normally ask, do you want to change your choice? And they did ask, so I said, yeah, I want to change mine from because I was doing biochemistry back then. I said I wanted to change from biochemistry to biomedical science.
Right, I see.
Why? I don't even know. I just thought because we're talking as students, we're just talking. Some of us in the lecture were doing biochemistry, some of us were doing biomedical science, and then we're just chatting like in terms of careers.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, so with biochemistry, they're saying, oh, there's only one field of career you can go into.
Okay.
Whereas, can I get shout out? Shout out to Rania. Whereas if you do biomedical science, there's so many different fields of careers you can go to.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, is that true? Well, I'm not gonna be stuck with a degree where there's only one path of career. That doesn't increase my chances of getting hired and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, then for that reason, I'm going to change mine to biomedical science. So when they asked us, do you want to keep your choice or change it? And I said, I put my hand up and said, I'm going to change mine. Shout out to Serena. So I went to the office and they said, I want to change mine to biomedical science. I remember the lady in the office said, but why do you want to change it? And I told her, yeah, because of the career opportunities. And she said, no, that's not true. That's not true. It's the same. She starts saying, even in biochemistry, there's so many opportunities for careers and stuff, explaining that. And then she said, you don't need to change if that's the only reason you're changing. And I was like, okay, I'm not sure now. I just got confused. So I was like, okay. Then I kept biochemistry. And then so in that first year, I was like trying to look for placements and stuff. Because this is a sandwich degree, which means that it's 4 years instead of 3 years, which means you can get placement in the second year. That's what he said when I read it. And then when I start studying, and then it came to around that time, the university was reminding us, oh yeah, you need to start looking for placement. I was like, what? Looking for placement? Like, I thought you guys want to give us placement. That's what I thought. That's why I chose it, because the course said sandwich degree, which means there's 1 year of placement. That's what it means, right?
Right, okay.
And then just to my surprise, like, oh, you guys need to start looking for a placement. I was like, you're not giving us a placement? We have to look for yourselves? Like, that's gonna be tough. Like, so I start looking, like applying to different companies.
Right, okay.
And then they helped us write CVs, covering letters and stuff, and even interviews if you had an interview. Hi. Yeah. You subscribe. Thank you so much. Thank you all for subscribing. But it was so challenging for me to get an interview. I applied to different things. Some of them they wouldn't get back to me. They wouldn't say yes or no. They just stay quiet.
Yeah.
Others will say no, like no, you've not been shortlisted.
Okay.
I ended up getting one interview somewhere, one place,
Right.
and then they helped me with preparing for the interview. But I knew I wasn't ready. Like I just wasn't. I didn't even know what I was doing. I don't even know how I got that interview to begin with.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Like I applied, but I ended up getting an interview. It was a big company as well, a prestigious company. I was like, whoa, okay. So then I started getting myself ready, preparing for the interview. I asked for help with the interview, and I got help. But on the day of the interview, I went in, and it was the longest. The interview took the whole day. Since morning, I didn't get back. I left, like, I had to be there for 9 a.m. in the morning. I didn't get back home until the evening.
Right.
It was the whole day. The interview took place the whole day because we had like group interviews first, and then some sections, and then presentations, and then one-to-one interview, and then I don't know, so many different settings of interviews and assessment and all that. It was so weird and scary, and I don't even know. It was that too much.
Okay.
And then it was like 6 hours. Yes, 6 or 7 hours interview.
7 hours.
And at the end of it, I just thought, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna get this job. I just knew, because I knew I didn't do as good in some of this stuff we're doing. Okay, that's fine. And obviously, at the end of the day, I didn't get that job.
Yeah.
But I just knew. I knew I wasn't gonna get it. But I was so glad I went for that interview. I was so glad for the experience.
Yeah.
Because even though I didn't get the job, and I was actually a bit unhappy about the fact that I didn't get the job, but the fact that I had the courage to even prepare for the interview, to apply, get called for an interview, and then going and get to taking part in all the different parts. So that was a learning time moment for me. And so it prepared me for, if ever I ever get that kind of interview again, I won't be scared or shocked, because I've been through something like that before.
Yeah.
So I already know what to expect.
Sure.
So that was good. That was good for me, even though I didn't get a job.
Okay.
Thank you everyone for subscribing. And hello, you're back. Welcome back. Welcome back. What was I saying again? Yes, so that was that. And then before I knew it, that year was gone, and I went to I went to the third year. So then they told me, oh, because you didn't get the placement, now you're gonna have to change your degree to 3 years instead of 4 years. Instead of 4 years. So now it's not a sandwich degree anymore. I was like, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough, because obviously I didn't get the thingy. But it's so hard. It was so hard to get that placement. I was like, I wished it was given to me instead of me looking for it. Because back then I was only a student. I didn't have a lot of work experience to use. So yeah, it was not easy.
No.
But do I regret my degree? I don't know, man. I don't know. You know when you have a degree and then you don't use it. And then you think, do I regret studying that degree or even going to uni at all? Yeah, I mean, for me, it's a yes and a no. Because the thing is, if you're not using your degree and earning accordingly,
Yeah.
then you're just the same as someone who didn't go to uni who's earning the same as you now, aren't you? Really? The only difference is, okay, fine, you might have gone and gotten yourself a higher education, which means obviously you went through the experience of it all, like attending lectures, writing dissertation, doing presentations, and writing courseworks and essays and stuff like that. And some, I don't know, experiments if you did some sort of like science work, lab work, and all that. Fine, you got all that experience, but what's the point of having all that experience if you're never gonna use it?
Sure.
Hello, you're a new subscriber. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And then you hear these some people say, so they have all these degrees, they've studied a lot, they have degrees, masters, PhD degrees, so they're basically literature doctors. And they even have careers accordingly and they're getting paid accordingly, right? But then some of them have to leave it all to be, let's say, stay-at-home moms. And then they're thinking like, wow, did I go through all that work to get all my degrees, studying hard and all that, and climbing up the career ladder just to end up a stay-at-home mom? But obviously, it's not like they're looking down at the job of being a stay-at-home mom. They want to be stay-at-home moms because obviously that job is not easy and it's a very, very important and rewarding job. And it's only short as well. It's not that long. So it's very delicate job.
Yeah,
But it is a blessing though. So I don't know. Some people look at it as, oh, it is hard. That's true. And you're gonna be tired, you're gonna be exhausted, you're gonna be stressed and all that. But it's a blessing because not everyone gets to be that. If you want, not every woman wants to be a stay-at-home parent, you know what I mean? Some don't. Some, they say they'll be really bad at it. If they ever try, they can't even try. And some have tried both. They've been stay-at-home moms, they've hated it, so they've had to go back to work. And then they've hated it because if you think about it, right? If you are a stay-at-home mom, it depends on where you're coming from. You got to taste both sides of coins first to know where you stand. If you've always worked, and you've never been a stay-at-home mom, right? Then you don't know what it's really like to be a stay-at-home mom. Because all you know is trying to balance everything, trying to work, trying to be a mom or a dad, trying to manage everything, the madness of trying to find that balance. That's all you know because you haven't experienced life outside that. But transitioning from that, from being a working mom or working dad to now becoming a stay-at-home dad or a stay-at-home mom, and you're not working, that's all you're doing.
Yeah.
You don't know how it's gonna be like. You don't know if you're gonna like it. You don't know if you're gonna enjoy it. You don't know if you're gonna be good at it, or you don't know if you're gonna be bad at it. You have no idea. You might just surprise yourself. So you might go into it with some expectations, but reality will be the reality, whatever that might end up being. Hello, hello, hello. But on the other side, if you are a stay-at-home parent and you've not worked ever, then that's all you know. So you might think, oh, you want to work, you want to try like working and see what it's like. Problem is, some people who have tried being stay-at-home parents and they hated it, and then they went back to work to the workforce, working and being parent, they hate it as well. Because I think it's actually worse when you start off as being just stay-at-home parent, you've never worked, and then you then leave that and then you start working and be a parent at the same time. I think it becomes even harder because you think, oh, it was hard to be just a stay-at-home mom or dad. Now you have to having to do both.
Yes.
Yeah, because now you're working. You have to not just be a parent, but also provide at the same time. So now it's gonna sting. It's harder because now I have to worry about two different things: worry about raising a family and worrying about providing for them all at the same time and finding balance. Honestly, that balance, I don't think that balance exists. It doesn't exist. Some people say, oh, trying to find balance. Like, come on. If I describe to you my balance, it doesn't mean I can get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can have my balance where I say this is where I feel like we'll have balance. But it doesn't mean you get it.
No.
It's not just gonna be given to you, handed to you on a platter. Um, so there's no balance. Hi, hello, hello, hello. How are you? Welcome, welcome. I'm just chatting away. I'm just chatting away. Are you okay? Chatting away, chatting away. Yeah, balance, 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 life balance, honestly. Well, I think it's good to appreciate the simplest things of life. Because if you don't appreciate the simplest things of life, you're gonna miss out. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Appreciating, hi, how are you? Welcome. The simplest things of life, like just looking at nature. Nature is beautiful, like a beautiful park, a beautiful field where you see loads of trees of different colors, plants, flowers of different colors. Just that nature, hearing birds tweaking, looking at a sea, like looking at mountains. That's beauty of and just that peace, getting enough sleep. Getting loads of sleep. Oh my gosh, a body needs to sleep enough. You will know once you get enough sleep, your body will tell you thank you because you just know you've had enough sleep. Yeah, because the rest of the day you have so much energy. So much. You won't even need coffee or energy drinks because you would have slept enough. You're good. How I am? I'm fine. Thank you for asking. What am I doing? I'm just chatting, right? Just chatting, telling you guys different stories, answering some comments. That's what I'm doing today in this life. Yes, 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 yes. So yeah, body needs enough sleep. Ideally, hi. Hello. Yeah, so I'm just sitting on the couch chatting. Relaxing time, hey? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So sometimes, right, you can have loads of sleep, but then that's not enough.
No.
Like you can have 8 hours straight of sleep, and that's not enough, because once I've slept for like 11 hours, almost 12 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, what? Did I sleep? They, in my house, they didn't even wake me up. They left. I went for a nap in the afternoon, right? Um, and I didn't wake up until next day morning.
Right.
They just left me to it in the house. Can you believe that? Evening nap. So when I woke up in the morning, you love my outfit. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What time is it? Oh, it's quite late here, It's late.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so afternoon nap, not even evening, just afternoon. I went in for a nap, right? I was like, oh, I just had this meal. It was so nice. It was heavy. I was so full. I was like, oh, I'm tired now. I'm so tired. This meal made me sleepy. So slept. I slept. And when I woke up, right, it was morning. And I was like, what time is it? I checked the time. I was like, wait a minute. I remember when I went to bed, it was afternoon. But why does it say morning? Why does the time say morning? And then then I realized, wait a minute. I slept the whole afternoon, the whole evening, and the whole night. That's like almost 12 hours of sleep. It's 1:50 in the morning for me. Oh, it's 1:50 in the morning for you. I see. And then I said, why did you not wake me up in the evening? And they said, why were you ate while you had loads to eat? You were so full.
Oh, yeah.
So there was no need to wake you up.
No.
You look so sleepy, so tired. We just thought you're just gonna wake up in the morning. So we just left you to it. And I was like, that was me, and I was mad at them. Like, then they asked me, why? Why are you mad? You know what I mean? It makes no sense. And I said, well, because I wanted to stay up. No, I wanted to see the evening, because I like seeing every season of each day, like the morning, the days, and how it's all going. I like seeing that. So I missed yesterday then. But that was the deepest, longest sleep ever. Because I was so fresh in the morning when I woke up. I was like, what? I don't even want to sleep again. I've had enough of sleeping. That was really good. Hello from Canada. Hello from England. You subscribed. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. Ooh, sleepy. Oh my gosh. Do you think you could sleep for like 12 hours? Do you think that's possible if you just leave you to it?
12 hours?
Yeah, if we don't wake you up.
Nah, I don't think I could. Because my body clock.
Your body clock.
I'd have to be awake for a long time if I want to sleep for 12 hours.
I see. Oh, hello, hello. 12 hours. I'm not gonna start sleeping on the line. Oh, 7 likes. 7 likes. Hi. Hello. Thank you for liking.
I'm going to go to bed in 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Tell me.
Alright.
Let's go together. Get together. Oh, my other phone is not charging, is it?
Oh,
Charged already.
no, I have to recharge it.
Mm. Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back. Last night you went to bed, you didn't even tell me.
Oh, yeah, no.
Babe, you literally left me here downstairs. And then so when I woke up.
He's in deep sleep though, I didn't want to disturb you.
No, not on the couch. I don't like sleeping on the couch. Sleeping on the couch is when you're being punished. You remember that one person that said, oh, that's you, you're fasting. Okay, I remember you. Welcome back. Yeah, so when I woke up and then I went upstairs to sleep, I was like, oh no, tired. Because sleeping on the couch makes you feel like you're sleeping and you're having like resting, but it's not the same as sleeping in a normal bed. It's just bad. That's you. Welcome back. How have you been? Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, you can sleep on anything. Me, I have to be comfortable first before I can sleep. Well, you, it doesn't matter. You just sleep.
Yeah, just.
Honestly, I have to have a pillow before I sleep. I can't just sleep. Like when you even know, but honestly, to be honest, when your body's tired enough, you can just sleep anywhere. That's true.
Yeah.
But then if you don't feel comfortable until at some point you're like, oh no, why did I sleep on that? And you need somewhere very comfortable. That okay, that's back. 37 minutes. 22 minutes. I've got 22 minutes left. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is it raining outside?
No.
It looks like it is. I hope it's not. I hope we have a sunny day tomorrow again.
Hopefully.
I haven't checked the weather though. What am I doing? Oh, your phone is lagging. Yeah, no, don't worry. Your phone lagged. Okay. Can I ask you some questions? No, I don't think. I mean, just like general questions. Like. I'm back. You're back. Welcome back. General questions. I don't know. Just how come a zebra has stripes? That's just I don't know what questions, man. It's just I think they've said if I can ask questions like just general knowledge questions. The other day I was told the king of the jungle, lion. He's not actually lion. Oh, it's not only lion alone. There's another king of jungle. Do you know who that is?
Gorilla?
King Kong.
King Kong?
Yeah.
Huh. That joke.
No, it wasn't that. Who said that? Right, so I'm gonna go bed because it's actually late. Oh, color. My favorite color, yeah, blue. Blue and tea. Am I tired? Yes, I'm very tired. Trying to stay up so I can finish this live.
Mm-hmm.
And then once 1 hour is up, then we'll go to bed. Oh, thank you for the heart. I see them. Mhm. Oh, hello. All right, so hello. uh, your time there is 8:01. Okay. Hello. What's that picture? Is it a rhino or a tiger? Um, yeah, I think that we should go now then.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm going now. Hello, hi. Welcome. How are you? As soon as we said we're going now, two people came. Mm-hmm.
Well, we're not going to speak very well myself.
No, very well.
No.
Okay. Okay, so hey girl. Hey girl. Hello. Hi, how are you? Good. Okay, that's good. You ate those braids. What do you mean ate the braids? You can't eat them. Well, yeah, I'm ending the live stream, I think. Okay, you replied. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, bye everyone. Thank you for coming on here. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed and liked and left a comment. Bye.